Hello, my name is Michelle Patosha, and today I'm going to be showing you some features within Smart Notebook to make your interactive presentations more fun. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to create a sorting activity. The first thing I'm going to do is create shapes using a rectangle for my two boxes that I'm going to be dragging my pictures in. It's important to note that these must be shapes and not a table, because otherwise you will not be able to do the sorting. So after you create your shapes, you're going to add a text box to label your boxes. And then my other one is going to be not quadrilaterals. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is create my shapes that I'm going to want my students to sort. So you can select the different shapes that you would like. And I also want my shapes to have color in them, so I'm going to go over here and select solid fill, and I'm okay with the blue. And Smart Notebook has many options of shapes that you can use, so feel free to play around with it and really see the different options that they have. Now I'm going to create all of my different shapes, and I will come back in just a second. Alright, so now that I have all of the shapes that I want my students to sort, I'm going to go over here to the puzzle piece that is the activity builder. And so the first thing I'm going to do is select my quadrilaterals box. And it will appear with the dotted box around it, and you have your selected object over here on the left, and you will click Edit. And so now it gives you the option to drag the shapes that you want to be accepted into this box. So this would be all of my quadrilaterals. Okay. And then the objects you want to be rejected from this box would be the not quadrilaterals. And you'll select Done. And now we want to do the same thing for our not quadrilaterals box, but we want to do it in reverse. So the accepted objects will be the not quadrilaterals. And now I'm going to drag my quadrilaterals into reject these objects. And once you have set up your activity, you can click Done. Okay. And now we can test our activity. So I'm going to drag my rectangle to quadrilaterals, and it'll disappear because it was accepted to that box. If I try to drag my triangle to quadrilaterals, it will be rejected. If I drag it to not quadrilaterals, it will disappear. So that's an easy way to create an activity that you can use to have your students practice. The last thing that I want to show you is how to clone your pictures or your shapes, so that way your students can drag the shapes and it will just continue to clone them. So this would be useful for, in this instance, where I want my students to show me two ways to make $1.27. So I inserted pictures of pennies, a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and a dollar bill. But right now, if I drag my penny into the first box, it's just one penny. So to fix this, I'm going to select my penny, and this arrow will give me some options. I'm going to go down to Infinite Cloner. Now, when I drag my penny, I can drag it over as many times as I want, and it'll continue to clone it. So I'm going to do that with all of my pictures of my money. And now each piece of money will be cloned when I drag it over. An easy way to delete money if you accidentally clone it too many times, just select it and click delete. Or you can go down to the arrow and click delete. So those are two easy ways that you can build activities into your interactive presentations that will make them a little bit more interesting for your students and also give them fun ways to practice using your brand new smartboard. One last resource that I want to make you aware of is the Smart Exchange website. So if you go to exchange.smarttech.com, you can create an account and search for different Smart Notebook presentations that you can use in your classroom, and you can adapt them to best fit your needs. So you can search by a certain title or concept. You can filter it for different grade levels and different subjects, and it will present you with many different options of presentations that people have uploaded. You can also search by lessons, activities, assessments, templates, and teacher tools. So if you see these icons on any of the presentations that are here, it means they are specifically for that. Okay, so to download a presentation that is on Smart Exchange, you will click it, and you can preview the slides that are there, and then you can download it. Once it is downloaded and you open it, it will open in Smart Notebook. Now that I have it open in Smart Notebook, I can make any changes that I feel necessary. A simple change that I could make would be the font color. The first thing that I would have to do is unlock the text box. Now I can click it, highlight it, and I can change my color. And I might want to make sure I lock it back so that way my text box does not move around. So there is another resource that you have for creating interactive presentations.